Solti, his ethos was that it was the duty of every musician or every artist to hand on to the next generation what they had learnt from the previous generation.
Firstly, and most importantly, we want to honour the Solti legacy. Secondly, we're trying to nurture and preserve the great Italian bel canto singing tradition, which is actually the key to good singing. And finally, the Accademia over the last years has acted as a network of support for young musicians at a very critical moment of their development, the moment when they stop being a student and become a professional musician with a responsibility towards their public.
And then you start the theatre. Chi son, ta-ta, chi so.
The bel canto is a marvellous discipline for the voice, and also there's an enormous repertoire in the operatic world. So they get a double whammy with that one.
This academy is very serious, and they choose a dozen singers every year who have some possibility of making a career. It's very important that they come in contact with famous singers of the past who have something to tell them, to offer them. They're really in a very strong position here.
The idea is this relationship between mentor and protege, that you have the best people in the world, the experts in their field, and have a period of intense concentration where you achieve a level of work that is usually impossible.
Every year you see something change, and one of the most gratifying things that I find is the singers who come back or message us to say, it's not just the Italian that's helped, it's the fact that I can apply this to my Russian, to my German, to my French. I just sing much, much better now.
In those 3 weeks, they have this total immersion in Italian life. They're coming into the emotion of it all, and there these young people are submerged suddenly in this village, in this small village. You see the real Italy.
The repetiteur course was a very exciting and novel thing that we came up with. The repetiteur is a very unsung hero. It's a very, very interesting job, and it's an essential one, and the singers rely on the repetiteurs and the coaches more than anyone. I hope Sir George would be very excited with seeing that there is an institution in his name that is after the most exceptional level and is giving exceptional help from the best people in the world.
This really works, and it's really serious, and they've had great successes in the past finding lovely young singers, and hopefully it will go on.
Solti, he'd be thrilled. He loved working with young musicians. He loved working with young people. So to go to Italy, that was a revival of that. And so this he would see absolutely as his whole ethos, his whole idea.